Scaling and growing your business. Scaling your business isn't necessarily something that you would be thinking about doing right off the bat. If you're just getting started and you're only just beginning to dip your feet into the world of e-commerce and Amazon FBA, then understand that scaling your business is something that you only have to worry about way down the line. However, if things go well for you and you feel like it's time for you to move up in the online selling world, then this is the video for you. It's now time to discuss the prospect of scaling and growing your business. Before you think about scaling your business, you first have to think about everything that you have learned and picked up along the way while getting your business off the ground. You've probably been able to gain some valuable insight while launching your products and putting your products out there into the market. You might have gone through a lot of trials and difficulties at first, but you were able to weather the storm and you kept pushing forward. Then you got that first taste of success. At that point, you turned your online business into an unstoppable force. Your growth was steady and consistent. You've now gained some substantial success, but you feel like you've hit a wall. You feel like you're starting to plateau now, and you don't know what to do. Your business is doing okay, but you feel like you could still do more. But how? This is where scaling your business comes in. When it comes to business, especially in e-commerce, it's very important that you understand the limits of your business model. You're only as good as what you are able to offer up to the market. That's why, if you really want to rake in more profits, you're going to have to venture into the idea of scaling your business up. That is exactly what this video is going to try to help you out with and guide you through. Scaling your Amazon FBA business doesn't have to be such a scary and threatening ordeal. It's still a risk that you're taking, but it shouldn't be one that you're afraid of. Eventually, if you just continue to stick to it the way that you're doing business now, the hype is going to dwindle down and you'll be left with nothing to show for it. A willingness to scale and innovative is always going to be good for your business, moving forward into the future. The top tips in scaling and growing your business online. You can use a lot of tips that will be listed here to help you scale your business, but make sure that you only use the tips that are actually applicable to your business. There's no point in forcing the issue if it just won't fit into your business model. Also, it's important that you take these tips and make them your own. Put your little own spin on them and allow your creativity to shine through. Introduce more products into the market. This should be fairly obvious. A lot of online sellers, especially those who adopt the private label business model, are guilty of only selling one product at a time. This is especially true whenever they are able to find instant success with the products that they make. However, you can only sell so much of that single item that you produce. If you truly want to rake in more sales, you might want to introduce more products into the market. Apple didn't stop when they first made the iPod. They introduced more products by bringing in the iPhone, the iPad, AirPods, and more. Sometimes growing your business simply means selling new things. Add more product variants with child ASINs, Amazon Standard Identification Numbers. You might not even have to sell completely different items in order for you to scale your business up. Sometimes all it really takes is for you to offer variants of an existing product that you might have by making use of child ASINs. Essentially, you take a successful product that you already have, which is your parent ASIN, and you create a variant of it in a smaller or differently priced form factor, which is the child ASIN. An example would be a product like the Squatty Potty. On its own, the product did find success. But in order to grow the business even bigger, the brains behind the operation introduced smaller variants of the Squatty Potty that cater to younger audiences and users. This essentially opened their business up to a whole new and untapped market. Cast a wider net for a larger market. Sometimes you don't even have to change anything about your business or your product in order for you to grow. Maybe all it really takes for you to grow is to reach out to people you haven't really reached out to in the past. If you are a purely domestic seller who is looking to grow and expand, then you might want to look into the possibility of selling your product to international markets as well. There might be a whole sea of consumers who are just waiting for you to reach out and make your product available to them. Make use of SEO or search engine optimization. In the crazy world of online selling, it is very possible that not everyone within your target market has been exposed to your business or your product. Even though you are confident in the quality of what you're selling, it means nothing if people don't know that you even exist. This is why you might want to consider investing in search engine optimization services to make sure that your business pops up in internet search queries. You would be surprised at how many quality products get buried under a lot of nonsense on the internet. Combine different niches and business models. Remember how at the start of this video you were advised to just stick to one niche? Well, that was good advice at the start of this video because you were also just starting your business at that time. But if you've already amassed substantial success and are looking to expand, then this is when you start branching out into different niches. You might want to experiment by combining different niches and business models into one. For example, if you are a private label seller, perhaps there is a possibility for your business to accommodate wholesale retail as well. Always shoot for growth. Wanting growth isn't selfish. Yearning for expansion isn't narcissistic. It's all a matter of survival. If you take a look at once successful businesses that eventually go down the drain, there is one common trend that you will find in all of their narratives: a failure to grow and adapt. Blockbuster, Nokia, Toys R Us, Kodak, these companies were once powerhouses of the industry. However, a failure to recognize the needs of a changing and evolving market eventually lead to their downfall. Regardless of the size of your online business, it's always important that you have a growth mindset. This way, you're constantly staying ahead of the curve. Please like the video and subscribe to this channel if you enjoy watching these videos.